Hey guys, it's me Anime What If, and this is our new series What If Female Naruto Love with Sasuke. If you like this type of content, so don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. So let's get started.
Sasuke, are you really so far bent on revenge that you can't see that everything you worked so hard to achieve is given up on revenge? Revenge will only bring emptiness and suffer. Everything that heals that pain is gone, said Naruto. What do you know? Screamed Sasuke. Naruto just stood there smiling as Sasuke prepared his classic Chidori. I'll wipe that goofy smile off your face for good, roared Sasuke over the chirping. Go ahead, Sasuke. If killing me will help get what your arrogant spoiled Uchiha ass wants, then fine. I'm tired of chasing and pretending. Do me a favor. Kill me, team, whispered Naruto as Sasuke charged. The impact was heavy and anyone near the area was shaken. Sasuke's eyes bulged. Naruto Uzumaki was dying. No one could survive a Chidori to the heart. Naruto coughed up blood. Nothing is ever as it seems. Even if you have it bad, someone always has it worse. Your family is dead. So what? Your brother betrayed you. So what? My family is dead. My father died a hero. His child, me, was treated like a monster because that child saved the village. My best friend, Sasuke Uchiha, betrayed me. He may be a traitor, but once the village hears how he killed the village monster, he'll be welcomed back with open arms. Nice. Was I born to be used, to have pain taken out on me? You needed power for revenge. I needed power to survive. Sasuke could only stare and tears started to form in his eyes. You baka! Don't die! You never give up! Yelled Sasuke at the dying sack of flesh. Naruto weakly cupped his cheek. I should have told you. Maybe then you wouldn't be so lonely. My father was the Yondaime. My father used me to seal the Kyuubi within. The village resented me along with the next generation. I was never an idiot. My real name is Hikari Uzumaki Kazama. I'm a girl. Team, I love you. Her hand fell but was caught by Sasuke. His tears were uncontrollable. He felt that Hikari's hands were cold. She stopped talking. She stopped breathing. She was dead. No! Don't leave me! I'm sorry! I love you! Please! Don't! Go! Sasuke cried. He looked at the figure. The power was gone. Now lay a beautiful sight in his arms. Her hair was golden and long. Her skin was sun-kissed a moment ago, but now a pale color. Her eyes were the most crystal clear blue before Sasuke closed her eyelids. She was shorter than him, a skim body, and well endowed. Her whisker marks representing that she is the Kyuubi vessel, were fading by the second. Hikari was never a monster. I am, thought Sasuke. He laid her down gently, and picked up a nearby kunai. Sasuke sliced his throat and smiled as he fell over her body, much like the position his parents died in. Maybe at least, if possible, I could join her in heaven. If not, let me rot with the Kyuubi in hell. If someone saw the two figures, they would see a destroyed area, a pool of blood surrounding them, and a smile plastered on the face of each dead figure. A real smile. Not a smirk, or a goofy smile. This is what Kyuubi saw. He was dying, yes. However, he didn't die as fast as his vessel. He was amused. His container was under, and he couldn't even figure it out. Because Hikari was the sunshine of Konoha, even the great Kyuubi was softened. He felt bad for her to die this way. Because of him, she suffered from birth to death. Even the one she cherished most, she died not knowing he cared. Pity. Maybe I can still do one thing to change all this. But with my life withering away, I can only go back so far, not far enough to stop myself from attacking or from stopping Itachi. 5 years is my limit. Okay, Hikari, and I will travel back to when she became a ninja. Kyuubi grabbed the dead body of Hikari and pulled her into the cage. Still holding on, he performed hoping that this time, there won't be a tragic ending. Hikari stirred from a long slumber. Realizing she was supposedly dead, she bolted. What? I know for a fact I'm dead. No one can survive a Chidori to the heart. No, I am dead. I felt the cold of death. I felt incomparable pain, then nothing. I saw a bright light. What is going on? Thought Hikari. She looked around the room. It was her apartment. She was lying down in her bed. There were ramen cups spilled over the table and clothes covering every inch on her floor. However, as she saw her hands, she screamed, "What on earth? I'm 16, not 12. Hikari was panicking. Her hands were smaller, and she looked chubbier. Suddenly, she felt dazed and was knocked unconscious. She woke up in a matter of seconds to find herself in that too familiar sewer called her mind. She walked until she found a large gate and an overgrown red fox behind it. Hikari crossed her arms and tapped her foot. "You just won't let me die, will you? I know it was you. You stubborn fat rabbit. When will you learn to give up? Hello to you, brat. So when were you planning to tell me you're a vixen? Or the fact that the cursed Yondaime is your father? Or that you are indeed not stupid?" Or said QB before he was cut off. "Save it. What did you do? Why do I look like I'm 12? Where am I? What happened to Sasuke?" demanded the blonde girl. QB smirked. "I take the last part back. You are still that snotty idiot. To think you have the potential to be a genius, yet you are so oblivious. I send us back in time using the most power I still had left. You are 12 and currently at home in Konoha. As for the Uchiha, well, I'll save that for another time." Hikari growled, "Tell me where Sasuke is." QB's grin grew as he was pushing her buttons. "Heh? Well, right now, he is probably getting ready for Konoha Academy to know what team he is assigned to. But what really bugs me is why aren't you a boy again? Is the seal gone for good?" "Not that I mind." Hikari's vein popped. "This fox has changed in the last 16 years. From a murderous beast to a perverted dumbass hitting on his vessel. But wait, how does time travel work? Do tell, Arrow Fox." The QB frowned. On the other hand, Hikari grinned while showing her canines. Sure, QB knew how to push buttons, but Hikari knew how to push them back just as hard. QB shook his head. "Simple, really. Mostly it's just chakra consuming, leaving me weak for the next few years. Basically, as time moves backwards, so do our souls. Your body may have expired, but your soul wouldn't leave without me, and frankly, I didn't want to die when there was still hope. So here we are, for years back in time. Your body is weaker, however your chakra control, reserves, and knowledge remain intact. You won't heal as fast because it just took a toll on me. On the bright side, all damage you took in the future is non-existent to your body. On the downside, your mentality is hit pretty hard. The only thing I can do to help you is maintain a mental link so you won't have to faint every time you talk to me. In other words, your thoughts are heard all the time as well as my voice every time I speak. It won't matter. You never could hide much from me. For a while, when you were Naruto, I thought you were gay. The fact that you're a girl proves me wrong, however." Hikari sat patiently on the wet floor. When he finished, she realized what was going on. "So, that explains why I'm a girl. My 16-year-old body turned younger. The seal was broken 4 years from now, and it wasn't fixed. Seals aren't affected by age unless designed to. Thing is, I'm glad I'm not gay. For a while, I was pretty sure I was." "What do you mean?" "Well, flashback. Tsunade-bachan, you wanted to see me?" asked Naruto as he walked through the doors. Tsunade sighed. "Yes, but before that, happy 16th birthday, Naruto." Naruto sheepishly grinned and rubbed the back of his neck. "Anyways, Sandaime left me this box to give you on your 16th birthday. He said it was a blood seal and only you can open it," said Tsunade as she handed him an old-looking box. Naruto blinked before biting his thumb and smearing the lock. Immediately, the box opened and inside laid an old yellow scroll. On the top were the words written, "Hikari Uzumaki Kazama." Naruto was confused yet proceeded to open the scroll. He started reading. "October 10th. My dearest daughter, you are 16. Congratulations. If you are reading this, then I'm dead. I'm writing this letter to you because Konoha's hero, you, deserves to know she is a treasure to me and your mother. I hope my children would never be orphans like me. I see what a success that is. You are my firstborn and my only child. I hope you were treated with the respect you deserved for becoming the vessel of the QB no Yoko. It was my last wish that you were treated as a hero for harnessing such a burden. I wanted to see you be raised and teach you ninja techniques. That, however, ended as impossible. Do not fret. I'm a good father, foolish but still good, who left you everything I own when you come of age. Simply smear your blood at the end of this letter to receive your claim of techniques, money, and property. Please don't think I'm so horrible. Your mother, Akio Uzumaki, was in labor the day the Kyuubi attacked. No one except the Sandaime knows of my little marriage, for I have many enemies. I loved your mother with all my heart, and was in tears when she died of childbirth. I don't blame you or anyone else. I realized nothing would lessen the pain until it passes on its own. I don't think the pain will ever go anyway, considering I died the same day. I sealed the Kyuubi in you so that you would still have a home in Konoha, the village I love, would be safe. Forgive me. I couldn't live with the burden of using another child, not that there was another newborn within range. Grow up stronger than your old man. Become the best shinobi out there. And if you want to become the greatest Hokage ever, love you always, your father, Arashir Kazama. P.S. Eat ramen. I don't care what your mother says. It's good. P.P.S. If you are wondering why I'm calling you my daughter, it's because you're really a girl. I put you under a powerful seal to prevent any abuse to you. Males tend to get hurt more sane methods. The seal will break at 18 when you are more stronger, and can handle a lot. It would also break for the same reason any other seal would break, death. However, that is not an option. Got that? Good. From now on, you're not Naruto Uzumaki, you're Hikari Uzumaki Kazama. Ask the Sandaime for any help, considering he is the only other one that knows. Naruto was shaking. His thoughts lingered from his sexy no being a flashy preview to his father being the yandame, to him feeling relieved. He was indeed not gay, nor was he girly or too feminine for his gender. But soon the shock hit him again. Under anger and confusion, Naruto dropped the scroll and ran off in a flash. He heard yelling behind him and felt pursuers on his trail. He didn't care. He needed to find Sasuke. He needed to find him fast before Sasuke did something he regretted. Unknown to the blonde, he was being rash and running to death, while his pursuers were thrown off trail and wouldn't find him till a strong chakra pulse was felt. By then he was dead. End of flashback. Kyuubi's face faltered. So that is what happened. That yandame is truly a clever baka. Much like his daughter. Yes, he, along with Hikari, are excuses to the rule of foolish mortals. Thought Kyuubi. He looked down upon the girl. He had to make up a plan with her, and help her by all means. If he was trapped in this body, then he would help make it better. Hikari, I will help because I realize I'm stuck with you and I don't want to make it worse. I will train you in your mind while you sleep. As a result, your body will be full of energy, but you'll seem tired and yawn a lot. I'll give you demonic and allow you to sign the fox contract since you don't have the toad one yet. I won't be much help, so don't rely on me. Time travel wears me out, and I will sleep most of the time, but you can wake me up if needed. Hikari was shocked. The demon that haunted her dreams is helping her? What will happen once I accept the training? She asked warily. Simple. You become, as well as the heir of the nine-tailed fox. This progress, however, is slow and won't complete until you reach the age of 16. You eventually will grow 9 tails and fox ears replacing your human ones. They can be hidden by and at times will be useful. You will heal fairly fast and of course have a fox form and a demon form. Your children will inherit everything and if not better. I'm sure Sasuke won't mind having a foxy vixen and fluffy kits, hee. Laughed Kyuubi, once again pressing buttons. Yes, the fox was affected by Hikari, no longer the serious demon, but a soft pervert, much like all Konoha men. Hikari turned red and shouted, "Shit!" She then smirked. Does that mean you, the great demon, are a fuzzy chibi? Kyuubi cursed, thinking he should not argue with females. Anyways, the deal is good. I don't mind being part demon. It might be useful, and who knows what techniques or even blood limits I could create. Though, doesn't that mean I have some of your blood, meaning you're my father of sorts? Kyuubi grinned. Why yes it does, Kit. The transformation has started. You'll slowly notice the changes and I'll remind you so no surprises pop up. Now, about the little fact that you have future knowledge. May I suggest we visit the Sandaime? Hikari nodded. When Hikari regained consciousness, she dashed into the shower to change. She came out wearing a ridiculous jumpsuit and her hair in 2 pigtails. They were tied with 2 blue ribbons and her ninja protector was tied around her forehead. She was about to walk out the door when she heard a voice in her head. Baka. Use genjutsu to change into Naruto. Villagers don't need to see a stranger wandering about Konoha. Hikari sheepishly grinned and performed the transformation. Villagers saw that Naruto Uzumaki was up and running again. They shrugged, thinking where on earth the demon brat would be running off to. This time will make a difference, Kit. This time I'll repent for my foolish old self all those years ago. Naruto Uzumaki was running towards the Hokage Tower instead of the academy. Hey Q1000? Well, that's a new one, Kit. But I'm not complaining. What is it? I'll be awfully tired, but I'll wait until the meeting is over. Well, I've been thinking. Did my mask really break? I feel so happy on the outside, yet feel like dying on the inside. Shouldn't I feel betrayed that the love of my life betrayed me? That my father sealed you in me, leaving me, letting me get hurt? Be mad at all the lies told? Kit, is that really you? Aren't you like made of sunshine and light, forgiving and kind? You're clearly no demon nor heartless. Am I really? Or is that Naruto? Besides, I am a demon, well, at least not human. I suppose I'm my own self. Maybe now, I should stop hiding. Try to remember me, the me that was lost when I hid behind a mask. Wise choice. I've seen the real you. I like you better than that ridiculously all the time happy mask. However, don't lift the mask up so fast. You don't want to scare the shit out of your pathetic friends, right? Are they really my friends? I think Sakura-chan just feels pity and guilt. Same with everyone else. Sasuke, well, it's a one-sided love, right? I wonder how I came to love someone like him. Yet every time I say I hate him, I'm just lying poorly. Sigh. How pathetic. I always let people step on me and crush me in the end. Yet I can't seem to stop. Does anyone truly care about me? I mean, saying is not the same as doing. Poor girl. Her spirit is broken. Somehow I think it was broken a long time ago. Every time she opens up, she crawls back behind her mask. I will make sure to fix my kid's spirit, even if it means fixing elsewhere, outside of Konoha. Hikari arrived at the Sandame's office dazed. Naruto? What's wrong? You seem dazed. Shouldn't you be at the academy for your team assignments? Asked. Naruto looked up at him with the saddest eyes that made the third's heart ache, like he was at fault, or he was a horrible person. Those eyes can make anyone smile or anyone hurt. Those eyes hold a powerful gift, and it's normally used for good, but not today. Naruto seems broken. Hokage-sama, whispered Naruto. I was shocked. Naruto never spoke so formally. Please put a seal around the room. I want no interruptions or spies. I'm trusting you right now to listen and not tell a soul, calmly spoke the blonde boy. The stunned Sandame obliged. Look at me closely. See any difference? The squinted. He then saw it. Naruto was yet the person had Naruto's unique chakra signature. Who are you? Asked the third. There was a proof as the dispelled. Hikari Uzumaki Kazama, daughter of Arisha Kazama, the fourth aka the Yellow Flash, and Akio Uzumaki, secret wife of the Yondaime. I am the vessel of the Kyuubi no Yoko as well as its heir. I hid under my mask, Naruto Uzumaki, for multiple reasons, and the seal broke at the age of 16 when I died. My soul traveled back with Kyuubi-1000 and here I am, asking for your help to stop the tragic future from occurring. They blinked. There was no lie in the girl's voice. But his face was clearly expressing denial and frozen shock. Of all the things, this was not what he expected. His face was turning purple and he was wondering why. Breathe, old man, that's why. He breathed. He knew he needed to say something, but when he opened his mouth, no words came out. He looked at the girl. She was petite and short. Her hair was the color of gold. Her eyes held the brightest blue with a hint of 2 dead pupils. Her marks on the Kyuubi were thinner, giving her a more feminine look. Her skin was sun-kissed like her father's. Hikari, in general, would grow into a beautiful woman, like her mother. The Hokage's thoughts lingered on Naruto Uzumaki's sexy no. Could that be Hikari when she is older? Hikari looked at the old man. She raised an elegant brow as she looked at her with shock, then happiness, then lust and embarrassment. she thought as she saw the Sandaime pass out. Was he that shocked? But I'm sure for a second I saw a perverted smile. Hikari turned red and angry. She marched up to the man and beat his unconscious form into a bloody pulp. He woke up. Wah! As he regained vision. He felt pain all over his body and saw a beet red girl looking over at him with a killer intent. Hikari, what was that for? Oh, well, why did you invent that? Hikari gave the pervert another beating and huffed. You should have told me I was a girl. I can't believe I gave all those perverted men a preview. Ugh. I feel so dirty. She breathed for a minute before resuming. Anyways, QB and I have things to discuss. I have future knowledge and the fact that I suck at and won't fool anyone of low jounin or higher skills. Kakashi-sensei will know the minute he sees me, but he won't say it out loud. They were blinking again. How did you know Hotaki would be your teacher? Never mind. I believe you. I also owe your father and you. What would you like? Asked with great pride and guilt in his voice. Hikari thought. My father's will, I read it before I died, but I didn't get the chance to see anything he left behind. I would also like you to cover for me whenever I need for my occasional out-of-character tributes like why I act smart, powerful, or know things before they happen. You're the only one that knows until I tell another. It's important because certain things need to happen. Can I trust you? Asked Hikari warily. I was shocked. It seemed like Hikari trusted him, or rather was ready to trust him, and this was his one-time chance. If he blew it, she would be gone. They nodded and went to get the only thing left of the yondaime, an old wooden box. The box was handed to the young girl as she bit her thumb and swiftly opened it. She set the box aside and reread the scroll. She laughed and cried at the same. When she was done she said, I'm not mad at him. I respect his decision and still love him and mother. She smirked at the and changed into Naruto, which once again shocked the poor old man. I'll be taking my leave now. I may be delayed for the academy, but it won't take long. It seems I have a natural skill for speed. They blinked, and she was gone. All he heard was fading laughter. Hikari Uzumaki, she's still the same, full of surprises, truly her father's daughter. I need sake in my book, perfectly handled kit. Maybe you are smart. I think I'll take a nap now, yawn. Finally, peace of mind. The villagers were walking when they felt a sudden whoosh and bright light. Were they imagining it? Was that the yellow flash or his ghost? Was he haunting them? They shuddered thinking of drinking one too many bottles of sake last night. Hey kid, do you mind if I stick around and laugh at your face? Huh? What are you? A few seconds ago, Sasuke Kyuin, yelled two fangirls. They pushed and fussed on who got to sit next to Sasuke. Sasuke sat emotionless and brooding. Inside his mind he was questioning why he was being pushed with screaming banshees. He let his hands down for a moment to glare, but then he saw a bright light. He blinked. The scene was familiar to Hikari. Of course, her first kiss. Seems that was one way it couldn't be changed. Holy shit, bahaha! Laughed the QB choking on his spit. The whole class stared at the picture in front of them. Naruto Uzumaki came out of nowhere, and was mouth to mouth with Sasuke Uchiha. There were snickers among the boys and glares plastered on each of the girls' faces. They were about to beat Naruto to a bloody pulp. Naruto was still kissing Sasuke out of pure delight and shock. Sasuke was unmoving out of surprise. The dobe came out of thin air, and just as he turned to glare and yell at his fangirls, that was the last time he was yelling at someone with his guard down. Iruka and they came in on the scene just as Naruto and Sasuke pulled away, finally, and gagged, but Naruto pretended because he enjoyed it. Iruka was frozen in place, deciding whether he was angry or confused. They broke into a large laughter, and the class turned to see him. Naruto, you truly are full of surprises. But you deserve that for being rash. You run off so suddenly that you can't even stop until you are forced to. Naruto glared. What could you possibly want? They smiled. Your so-called good memory forgot your scroll in my office. Naruto snatched the scroll and humped. Then Naruto smirked again. Why would the professor be making personal deliveries to Adobe? Sasuke turned. Naruto seems out of character, and where did he come from so fast? Well, I'll be going now. Take care, Naruto. yelled before he poofed away. Naruto glared again as his name was emphasized. Iruka scratched his neck and turned back to the class. Well, that was unexpected but a good way to start, I guess. Naruto, are you feeling alright? Does it have to do with last night? Once again the class turned to Naruto. Sasuke raised an eyebrow. What happened to the dobe last night? Naruto gave his famous grin and rubbed his neck. I'm fine. I just feel like being myself again. Iruka smiled big and nodded. Sasuke was more confused than ever. He came out of nowhere. He kissed me. He acted out of character. He insulted them and was okay with it. Something happened last night. Does the dobe feel like being himself? Was he acting? The class was simply staring at Naruto. Sakura and Ino glared and vowed for revenge later. Their precious Sasuke-kun's first kiss was stolen. They were so preoccupied with their thoughts, they didn't see Naruto walk by them and sit next to Sasuke, the seat they were fighting over. Sasuke, on the other hand, was relieved and freaked out, but his Uchiha pride wouldn't allow him to show a reaction to that. Now, where were we? Oh right, I was going to assign all you genin to a team of 3, said, clearing his throat of awkward silence as he continued down the list. Hinata Hyuga was blushing and thinking of one particular boy. I hope I'm on the same team as Naruto-kun. Kiba Inuzuka was snickering as he reviewed the past events that happened a moment ago. Ah man! I knew Sasuke was gay. I mean, his name screams it. Sasuke. But Naruto? Isn't he head over heels for Sakura? Akamaru was yipping in agreement. Shino Aburame was silent. Choji Akimiki was munching chips and staring at Naruto in interest. Shikamaru Nara was sleepy but was awake enough to see the commotion. Damn that Naruto. I was having such a nice nap. Troublesome. Sakura Haruno and Ino Yamanaka were glaring at Naruto, and occasionally stealing glances at Sasuke. Sasuke Uchiha was in his own little world brooding. Naruto Uzumaki was twitching ever so slightly. Thanks, Kit. That was a great show. Now, I will take a nap. Don't forget Kakashi Hatake will see through you immediately. Tell him after the meeting and make sure to tell him that he has to earn your trust first. Hikari was still twitching. That bastard. He didn't even comment what he thought of the kiss. Maybe you're a bad kisser, hehe. Hikari glared. Sleep. Two-san. Now, Team 7, Uzumaki, Naruto Haruno, Sakura. Everybody noticed Naruto didn't jump for joy at the fact his crush was on his team. Instead, a slight hint of annoyance was on his face. And Uchiha, Sasuke, Sakura cheered, yet Naruto remained as emotionless as Sasuke, which in turn surprised Sasuke until a delayed voice said, Iruka-sensei. Why does that arrogant bastard have to be on my team? Can't it just be me and Sakura? This calmed everyone down except Iruka, who noticed the small lie in Naruto's voice. Because Naruto, you have the lowest grades while Sasuke has the highest, you balance out. However, Naruto just sat down in annoyance and boredom. Iruka Yumino shook his head and continued, Team 8, Hyuga, Hinata Inuzuka, Kiba and Aburame, Shina Team 9, Yamanaka, Ino Nara, Shikamaru and Akimiki, Choji. When he was finished he said, you will meet your sensei after lunch, so be back here by 1. Naruto was the first to leave, but before he did he said, Sasuke, Sakura, we have an exception, believe me or not, be here by 4 not 1. Sasuke raised an eyebrow while Sakura was babbling random insults. Naruto was gone, however. Iruka's sweat dropped and poofed away as well, hoping to catch where Naruto went, because Iruka was sure Naruto never met Kakashi, let alone know his tardy habit. Soon, lunch had begun. And Hikari was going to have some fun. The ninja class was apparently dismissed and some students were leaving. Sakura was squealing as she approached Sasuke. So Sasuke, since we're a team, can we get to know each other over lunch? Asked Sakura shyly while poking her fingers together. No, said an emotionless Uchiha flat out without a single thought. Oh, whispered Sakura, not hiding the disappointment in her voice. Hikari was currently on her favorite swing in front of the academy. She still continued swinging even if she heard someone come. Naruto? Can you stop for a second? Asked Iruka. Naruto stopped as Iruka sat beside the swing against the trunk of the tree. What's up, Iruka-sensei? asked Naruto chirpy. What is going on? You realize I care about you and Nezuki is getting full punishment. You just seem off. Hikari frowned big in her mind. I knew it. He only says he cares. And of course Tsusan is blamed just because I don't feel like being sunshine to everyone 24/7. Seeing the confused face on Naruto, he sighed but waited. Hikari sighed knowing she wasn't getting off easy. I don't exactly trust you enough. Earn my trust. Don't lie to me. Don't try to spare me. Say what's on your mind and do it, not just say it, said Naruto in a monotone voice. Iruka was shocked. Naruto Uzumaki doesn't trust him? Is the boy's spirit broken? Did he close everyone off? It will eventually lead to his demise. What do you mean? I've always cared who saved you, who treated you to ramen? Naruto glared, pathetic. You're using guilt. Besides, who helps me when I'm stuck in class? Who is the one to celebrate my birthday? Who is the one to be there when I'm sad? Who is there to back me up for my pranks, my thrive for attention? Why did you announce to the class if I'm feeling alright and mention last night near that noisy Uchiha? But for saving me yesterday, fine. I'll give you a hint. Iruka was shocked and hated him.